Okie dokie. So I wanted to make a quick video here because TP-Link did release a firmware update for the Deco Wi-Fi 7 router. And this addressed one of the biggest problems that I had with the router, and that was that their fan curve was squirrely, to say the least. It would be totally silent up to a point, and then it would ramp way up, cool down, and then go back to silent. And that really didn't work for me because, I had it sitting on the nightstand right next to my bed, and it would startle me as it kicked on. And now they've got a new fan profile for it that is much smoother. It runs the fan at a much lower RPM kind of all the time, just like I was proposing that they do. And that gives you that heat dissipation at a much lower um, noise level. And so you don't really get that ramp. You just kind of get a low end volume to it at all times. Again, not bad. It's pretty whisper quiet, and honestly is the way they should have done the fan profile all along. Really, really solid improvement from the TP-Link guys. So hats off to them. Very good firmware push. Um, the only thing that I've got left now that is not perfect is that the wired backhaul will drop out for no apparent reason. Now, I don't want to lay this at TP-Link's feet just yet because, it is running through my infrastructure to perform that backhaul. So it's not a one-to-one, just a straight cable. It does run through my switches and then to the other pod. So it's possible that I've got a configuration or something on my side that is causing the issue, especially because if I reboot the switch, it will work for a little while, and then I'll find it is switched back to the wireless backhaul, which I really don't want it using. So yeah, that's the main update with the Deco unit. Really, really pleased that they made that firmware change. It has drastically improved my quality of life. And, again, this is one of those products that I really, I wanted something that would work and I don't have to mess with. That's one of the key things I find for wireless is I want a super strong signal. I want everything. I want fast, I want strong, and I want to not have to think about it. And that was one of the joys of the Plume system was you set it up and then you really didn't worry about it again. Whereas Orbi and some of the other ones that I've messed with in the past, all the time having to go through, tweak settings, change things, do little modifications and try and keep it, working and fixing things, whereas this Deco has been pretty much set and forget. So yeah, really, really liking this unit so far, liking the Wi-Fi 7. The Wi-Fi 7 does work on the OnePlus Open. I will probably do a video on the OnePlus Open at some point. But it does have the newer Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, I think it is. Yeah, 8 Gen 2. And so that allows it to connect with the Wi-Fi 7 connection. Again, don't really see a huge difference in between Wi-Fi 7 and Wi-Fi 6, the 6 gigahertz band. As opposed to the dual connections. But again, I'm also not. It's a cell phone. I'm not moving massive amounts of data with it. So, but for the day in, day out task, it's pretty darn amazing. And I can still pull, like if I'm doing a speed test, I can pull pretty much the gigabit up and down on the phone, which is very, very nice. Yeah, and I think that'll do it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick update to kind of say where I'm at on the Deco unit. Things are going really, really well. Don't want to jinx myself, but it's been a very good product. Still more expensive than I would recommend that most people spend on a router, but if you really do need that bleeding edge, this is it. And so, yeah, with that, I will sign out.